All right, I'm about to do my elevated ramen, aka hood shrimp lo mein. That's right, I call it hood or ghetto shrimp lo mein. And I've got some shrimp that I had in my freezer. I didn't even know I had it. I thought I'd eaten all my shrimp up because I've been eating steamed shrimp since October. And I got these on sale and I grabbed like a bunch of bags up. And I was like, wow, I have a bag of shrimp left. What am I going to do with it? But you can use any kind of meat that you want. You can use, if you have leftover steak, pork, cans of shrimp, rinse them and drain them off, little shrimp, big shrimp, it really doesn't matter. And also, if you have some steak in your freezer, while it's frozen, cut it into, little slices, and you can use it in this recipe, or I don't know if you can call it a recipe. I guess it's a hookup, right? But yeah, I could just so happen to be using shrimp, but you can use any kind of meat that you want to, make it more budget friendly for you. I have some sugar snap peas, stir fry, and of course I have my ramen. Who doesn't know anything about ramen? Ramen gets a bad rap, but no one said that you have to use the entire seasoning packet for ramen. You can reduce the sodium by using less of the seasoning packet, and ramen, it just is what it is. It's not a health food, but it has gotten me through many a rough. When I was a kid, gotten our family through many a rough time, and if you're a student or whatever, then or really on a budget, you've been broke, you'll get some ramen. And this sugar snap pea blend, it's got everything in it. Peppers and the sugar snap peas, a cup of water, chestnuts, carrots. So you don't have to really, this is super simple and easy. I got these big shrimp. And like I said, use whatever meat you have on hand. So that's no big deal. And I am about to get this together. I'm also going to get probably a small onion and chop it. But other than that, this is pretty much the ingredients for that. You need your meat, your protein, your, vegetables, your ramen. And I also have some eggs that, I've had boiling. If you wanted to, you could just, use eggs and the vegetables. If you're vegan or vegetarian, just eggs and the sugar snap pea stir fry. Leave the meat out. But yeah, let me set to this. All right? I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my items together. I took the shrimp for presentation. If you're using shrimp, you might want to leave them whole. It looks better, but I cut my shrimp into pieces, so when I'm eating it out of the bowl, I don't have to be, like cutting shrimp or anything like that. So you don't have to do pieces, and like I said, for presentation, it looks a lot better if you left the shrimp whole, but I chopped my shrimp up. That's just what I did. I've got my boiled egg ready. I've got my vegetables ready, and my ramen is on standby. I just microwaved it, and I didn't microwave it like to death. I microwaved it till it, was like kind of al dente, like not, really, really, really tender, like ramen noodles can get. So don't cook it like to death. Make sure that the noodles are not, what I mean, like mushy. So that's good. And I've got a pan with some onion in it sauteing. I put a little cooking spray in there. Not doing a lot of oil because I'm trying to eat better and I want to be here. But also, the ramen has oil in it. So the ramen has been fried. The actual noodles, they fry the noodles and then, package them up. So I didn't, put any like extra oil in there. And I'm going to start sauteing these vegetables and the shrimp. I probably will put the vegetables in first, and then we'll have the vegetables on one side, the shrimp on the other side. So let me set to that. And it's really hot. Just to throw my veggies in. Turn it down a little. And get a little closer for you. And I want those veggies to go, I don't want them steaming, so my heat is not low. I want them to, you know, cook, but I don't want them to steam and be like super duper mushy. So, let them go. Let the vegetables go for a bit on pretty high heat, like this. Oh, it's smelling so good. Wow, that smells good. Look at the green beans, the sugar snap peas, the broccoli. If you don't like, you know, sugar snap peas, you don't like carrots, you don't like peppers or whatever, you can always get blends, frozen blends like this that don't have peppers or that don't have this or don't have that. So just get whatever veggies you like, that you like and your family likes. Do those. So I'm just going to let these go until they get a little more tender. See what I mean about the shrimp turning color? See how firm it is? That shrimp is done. So, you know, you can look, and the shrimp, it actually looks done. I mean, I'm not trying to be snarky, but it's not rocket science. I mean, it actually, you can look at it and see that it, you know, it looks done. It's firm. The color has changed, and also it's going to cook a little bit more when I put the ramen in. So, I've turned the heat down, and I'm going to throw in my ramen. And this is, I guess, 2 packages of ramen, but, you know, I might not even need the whole entire thing, so, and I really need to get some plastic tongs so that I'm not messing up my non-stick pan. So, where's my plastic spoon? My plastic spoon, where are you? Here it is. So let's just, I put 2 packets of ramen in the microwave when I had, you know, I told you that I did my ramen before I start doing this, but it looks like this is all I need. So that's about 1.5 packages, and I still have this left. So if you want to just do, it all depends on how many people are eating. You know, if you have a big family, then make more. But for me, or if it's me, myself, and a friend, or myself and whomever, I just make, this is enough for like 1 to 2 people. So what I'm going to do is just a little bit of water. And look, the gold, the money, those ramen flavor packets. So I'm going to add 1. If you don't have any issues with salt, hey, add all of it. But I do, so I'm just going to add half of that packet right there. So you want to get that together. Family, so this is ready. This is my elevated ramen. I have, you know, if you don't like boiled egg in any way, can't eat eggs, don't like it, leave the eggs out. And like I said, you can get whatever meat, use whatever meat you want. You can use whatever vegetables you want. It doesn't matter. As long as you have the ramen, or you could just, you know, not have shrimp or steak or pork in it, no meat, and just do the vegetables and the eggs if you're vegan. But, you know, this is like really simple and easy. And It's just good. My elevated ramen. Hood lo mein. So I hope you guys will try it if you haven't already. You know, somebody might have done this already, you know, and I'm sure people have done this with other types of meats and put the egg in it. So, you know, no big deal, but this is just how I do it. So I'm going to plate some of this up. We'll bowl some of this up, and I will be right back, and I'm going to see how it tastes and enjoy. I'm just going to put some of this in my bowl. If you like your ramen more, you know, liquidy with more juice, hey, by all means, add more, you know, liquid and adjust your seasoning packet. But for me, this is, you know, this is good. And get some of that egg and a piece of broccoli, pepper, presentation. My grandmother always would say, you know, if it doesn't look good, people are not going to want to eat it. So I always listen to her with that. Another piece of shrimp. And let's see, let's move this. That's it, you know, in the bowl. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, if you don't feel like ordering takeout, if you don't, you know, if you want to make Chinese food a little bit healthier, not that this is Chinese food, but it's a hookup. But if you want something a little different, you know, try this. You can add sesame oil if you have it, ginger if you have it. Make it yours, you know, do whatever you would do to it, you know, to make it uniquely yours and something that you or your family or your partner or whomever would really like. You know, like I said, just like super simple. Look at that. Let's try a piece with the egg. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so good. Let's try a piece of the shrimp. And you could also do steak and shrimp. So, and the vegetables give it kind of a semi-Asian flavor along with the beef seasoning packet from the ramen. I hope you guys will, if you haven't tried it already, make it with this, especially with the shrimp. It would be equally as delicious with steak or leftover pork chop, leftover pork roast, you know, whatever. All right. Peace out. Thank you for watching.